Welcome back to another video on the Money Pit. Today's video is another quick fix and a kind of a product review, but it's going to be a headlight restoration video. I'll show you the clips of the headlights. They're quite cloudy. MOT's due imminently, so I thought, why not give them a little polish up, see if we can get that cloudiness out of them. It looks all right there, but it's not if you look closely. So yeah, let's have a look. You see closely, it's not great. It's crazed, dull. I'm just hoping if we're going to improve on that, that would be great. I haven't really got the money to go and buy a new pair just yet, but this is the product. Not sponsored. Picked this up on the way over. Cheapest one I could find. Heal and seal technology. Before and after. Ceramic wipes. Little pad. So it's basically going to be like some sort of cut and polish, some sort of cut and compound. Give it a little rub. That's the side of the box. That's the other side of the box. Focus. There you go. 15 quid, I think. At the local car parts retailers. Also, whilst it's in, I've got 4 bolts to change. 4 little bolts. Here. There you go. 4 of them. And that is going to be for so the strut bolts there either side, it's going to replace them. They're slightly longer. I've got a strut brace to put in, and I need to whip those out, put the longer ones in, and then that'll be that done. So 2 birds, 1 stone situation going on. I might need to take the wheels off. I might be able to get my hand up in there. I don't know yet, but we'll see. But let's get started on these crusty buggers. Join me, won't you? Right, so first thing I've got to do is use a little bit of care for the paintwork. So I'm just going to do this head first one in a minute. Put a bit of masking tape around there, if I can get it off. Stop, just in case scuff the old. I'm making a right meal of this, no? Right, that's better. Don't want to scuff the paint with the old sanding pad. There you go. Right, that should do it. Be enough. Doesn't need to be fancy. But yeah, let's can I get you in here a minute? Oh my gosh! Right. Look at that. That is shocking. And that's what we're going to try and get rid of. Right, so let's have a look at the instructions. So the instructions say, right, okay, that's the right way up. So 1, apply headlight lens repair, renew compound to a small cotton cloth and spread product evenly over dull headlight surfaces with moderate pressure and slow back and forth motion for 30 seconds. Buff the area with a dry cotton cloth. Repeat if necessary to achieve max clarity. Right, get a cloth, rub this all over it, all over there. See what happens. Right, whoops, let's have a go at that. Ew. See that there? Right, let's give it a good rub. Oh yeah, it feels, at the top it's really bad. At the bottom not so bad, but you can feel it, it's a bit gritty. And it's slightly yellow here. Slightly yellow. Right, let's give that another good shake. You can hear it, surely you can hear the difference there to that. And that's what I'm hoping that I can get rid of. Right, what's next? Sanding step. Use tap water to wet the headlight and sanding pad. Be right back. Right, got some water. Sanding step. Use tap water, wet the headlight. I'm going to wet the headlight. Wet, 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 wet. Headlight is now wet. Use finger pressure on green pad. So, do I put my finger pressure on the green pad and rub with the other side? Oh, no, that's number 2. So number 1. Use number 1. Do it with one direction. One direction with number 1. A different direction with number 2. So wet the pad. Pad is wet. I'm going this way with this pad. Still feels very gritty, especially up here. This is the worst bit, just up here. This has gone very smooth and quiet down the bottom. You can hear it's like barely making any sound. Just, it says to keep it in one direction. So that's what we're doing. It doesn't, I mean, it's got schmuck on there, look. Can you see that? Where are you? There, look at that. Can you see that? Schmuck. I have wet the pad again. I mean, it feels smoother. More water. Right. So it says to do the other side in a different direction. So we'll do it this direction. Give it a clean, bit more water. Right, what's next on my list? Wipe it off with a dry cloth. Reapply headlight lens, repair, renew compound for 30 seconds over the entire lens with more pressure on the sanded areas, wipe and dry. Repeat to achieve max lens clarity. So now it says reapply this with this and focusing on the areas that I just sanded, which is all of it. So that's what we shall do. I can see that it has improved it. I can see through an area that I couldn't see through a minute ago. I just don't think, I think with a little bit more abrasiveness, that might come out a bit better. So look, let's get you in here. Can you, I mean, it's still not great, but it feels better. And it's a slight improvement. There's room for improvement now. I think this is just ever so slightly deeper. But there is this, I don't want to put the ceramic stuff on it that it comes with until these ceramic acrylic wipes, you wipe that on once it's done and you let it cure. So I want to use that last. So I might go over this a couple of times with a time lapse, see if I can get a bit more out of it. Wish me luck. So I've gone over it again, followed the same instructions, and this, I mean, it feels very smooth, and if you stand back it looks very clear. This is without the ceramic wipe on it. I haven't done that yet, but I'm thinking that I just might need something a little bit more coarse than what it provides. So I think I'm gonna have a go with a different polishing compound and then see where we are. Right, so I did go over it with another polish compound, and I think it came out a little bit better. Still, I think they might just be too far gone to bring back fully, but we shall see once I have cleaned them up again. I suspect, I do get a suspicion that because of the way that it's coming off gradually, that these headlights may have had the old coat of lacquer sprayed on them. And the reason why I say that is because in the light it looked like there was a spray line going along here, and the way it's coming off in the light, I don't know if I can show you, but there you can see that there's like a transition where it's like a layer is coming off just in the middle there, and it just looked like there was a layer of something coming off, like a clear layer of lacquer, and it seemed to be going right the way up here. But that could just be the way this stuff comes off when it's builds up like that. But I had seen videos people spraying them, putting a coat of lacquer on, you know, and it looks good when you sell it, but eventually the lacquer yellows, cracks, peels, whatever. Not sure, but stood back. looks lovely. The other one hasn't been done yet. You can, yeah, it's definitely more murky, and as you get closer to it, oh yeah, that's not good. This one, yeah, it's an improvement. It's a definite improvement. Not perfect, but an improvement nonetheless. Okay. Right, let's finish it off. Right. So I gave it another quick polish and a wipe just to get any residue off. And then we're going to come in and do the last bit. But what I might do is do it like that for this one, and maybe I'll use something, do it my own way for the other side, and then we'll have a side-by-side comparison, literally side-by-side. Or yeah, so, or maybe I won't, maybe I'll just do both like this and never ever do it again. Right, open one ceramic acrylic wipe wearing enclosed gloves. It did come with gloves. I used my own. Apply quickly over the headlight using even back and forth strokes. Let headlights dry for about 3 to 5 minutes. Coating will fully cure in 24 hours. So it says to quickly go like that. It's essentially what it says to do. So here we go. I'm going to open it up, and then I'm going to apply it up here. And we're going to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Oh, it's smelly. Right, you think that's enough? I think that might be enough. And whilst we're here, I'm going to clean this one. Give that a little coating as well. Take some of that. Right. Leave it cure. It's curing. Wow, that's pretty shiny on the old phone here, but yeah. Let it cure. Maybe someone's already used one of these before, and that is why it's like the way it was. Who knows? Who knows? Right, I'll bring you back when that's dried. Right, so it's been about 5 minutes since I applied the acrylic wipe, and yeah, it's you know, I think it's done a service. Let's have a look. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's definitely an improvement. Definitely an improvement. I'll give you a little before and after. Before. After. Wow. Definitely better. Right, so time is getting on, and there's still another headlight to be done. So I'm going to time lapse that one, and then we can make a start on the back end, getting those bolts put in. All right, let's set up the time lapse. Whilst that's curing, I am going to cure another issue, which is changing some bolts. So I'm just going to pump this up, take the wheels off, get my hand up there to change the bolts. Join me, won't you? Right, so what I'm going to do is get up into the crevice just outside. Up there is 2 bolts that aren't long enough for the brace. So I'm going to put my hand up there, have a fiddle around. I'll show you what I find. Right, it's 10mm. It's up there. I'm not going to bore you with. Right, I wasn't recording any of that. But what I did is I did take out the one after a brief scare of thinking that that was shearing off. This one is going in. And I'm just going to nip it up. Right, now you should see the difference in the length. There you go. This one longer, that one shorter. So I'll do that times 3, both sides, and then we're going to throw the brace in. Okay, so I'll time lapse that so you don't have to watch me struggle anymore.
Under city lights, you caught my eyes. Midnight whispers fade like fireflies. Walking slow down cobblestone streets. Time stops every time our gazes meet. Coffee cups and early.
Right, so that's that done. Bit of a pig, but not that bad a job, to be honest. You could probably do that on the driveway without much of an issue if you can take your wheels off. You could probably get your hand up there if you just jack it up slightly, or or not at all. I could get my hand up there, I just couldn't see me getting any tools up there. But either way, that's the rear strut brace in, and that job done. Wheels back on. I'll take you around to the nope. Just show you that there. Lovely jubbly. Painted it white. Came in black. Wanted to be able to see it. I've got some stickers put on it. Not here yet, but headlights. I think they're better. They're not perfect, but they are better. That's clear as day to see that that is an improvement. The pad literally gets to just enough to do them before it falls apart. So maybe get a little bit of 1000 grit, wet and dry or something like that. If yours are as bad as mine, it might help. I used a bit of another cutting compound on there, nothing too major, but seemed to help slightly, which fills me with confidence that something slightly more coarse would do the trick. Maybe another video revisit this, but yeah, MOT's due and we shall see how it gets on. I've spotted a couple of bits that'll need doing, and so I can go and get them ordered up and put on. Nice easy bits at the minute, nothing too major, but that's not for me to decide. Right, that's a wrap for this one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click the subscribe button because it helps me out. Bye.